Okay, here's question 16 on the higher calculator paper. Alright, let's read through the question, see what it wants us to do. We've got a triangle here. At the side of the triangle it says draw a diagram not drawn accurately, so you can't take any measurements from that. And then it says LMN is a right angle triangle, so we could see that there's a right angle over there. MN is 9.6 centimeters, M to N is 9.6 centimeters, LM is 6.4 centimeters, 6.4 centimeters. Calculate the size of the angle marked X. So they want us to work out X. Give your answer correct to one decimal place. So all of these bits that are highlighted, these are important bits, right, that I need to take into account. Now, from what we've done so far, I know we're dealing with a right angle triangle. They want me to work out an angle. I've been given the length of two sides. I need to use trigonometry in this question. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the triangle and I'm going to label the sides in terms of what they are. That's the right angle. Opposite that right angle is the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. That's the angle X. Now relative to X, that side there is going to be the opposite, and by a process of elimination, this one here is the adjacent. Okay, I know the hypotenuse. I know it's 9.6, so I need to use that. I know the adjacent side, so I need to use that. Opposite, I don't know what it is, so I don't need that as any bit of information. Now, one of the things I tell everyone is write down the word SOHCAH, S-O-H, C-A-H, and T-O-A. When you're doing trig questions, write that down to the side because it does help. Because in this question, I need to use one of the three ratios, sine, cos, or tan, but one of them which has adjacent and hypotenuse in it. Now I could see straight away that cosine, that one, CAH, has adjacent and hypotenuse in it. I need to work out an angle for this. So to work out X, when you're working out an angle, you need to use the inverse cos. So in this case it's the inverse cos, and because I'm working out the angle, I'm going to cover that up, and the inverse cos of adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. I'm going to put that in brackets because it's A over H. It's going to be 6.4 divided by 9.6. 6.4 divided by 9.6. And I'm actually going to put all of that into my calculator. One of the things that's key, so clear the screen. I'm looking up there. Make sure there's a D up at the top. That means your calculator is working in degrees. If it isn't, ask the examiner for a new calculator. And I need to do shift cos, so the inverse cos, and it's 6.4 divided by 9.6. 6.4 divided by 9.6, close brackets, equals, and I have a whole screen full of numbers, 48.189. 48.1896851. However, this question said to give your answer to one decimal place. So if I actually did cut my answer over there, the number just after the line is an 8, so I'll need to round that up to 48.2 degrees. Now this is a pretty straightforward trig question, and if you get something like this, you should be able to get full marks in it. Those are three pretty straightforward marks. If you understand your trig and you could do it, make sure you do get them.